Today is our National Sports Day. I was invited as a guest in one of the sporting club here in Purbo Bardhaman. There I was watching there's all the young future sportsmen of volleyball. They're playing and one team was winning, leading, another team was tagging back behind. And in that losing side, there's a common pattern. Most of the players who was not doing well, ill performers getting rebuked by those people who are actually doing or performing well. This is the thing. Though in the other side, the winning side, those people, also few players are not doing well, but as they are winning or getting points and winning, they are not blaming each other. And this is the pattern actually. And in our daily life also, we most of the time we blame each other, look at others' fault, and we often forget to perform, do our uh, duty or in 100%, give our 100%. So that's the pattern, and it was such a repetitive thing that was going on. You see, the sports is a beautiful creation in the human civilization because it has got everything. Because life is a sports or game. Because sometimes we lose, sometimes we win. Means sometimes we lose, sometimes we success, sometimes we are happy because of getting something that is achieve success, and sometimes we fail and we we lose and become sad, and sadness give us a deeper meaning and deeper view of our life. So so but in practical life, what we do, we take our life as a very seriously, and we forget the principles, because most of the life, if in our childhood, most of the people uh, must have played in sports in some in or other forms, except the few exceptions there, but most of us, right? So what we do in our practical life when we become adult and lots of responsibilities just comes, so we take life very seriously. But in other hand, what happened in sports, and we as a we in sports also, we for the do not take the sports in that manner. We take it also very seriously. Thing is that in sports there is a obviously there is a missing chance, and there is a also winning opportunities there. And if you see the India Pakistan match, or seen the New Zealand Australian match and some rivalry derby matches, so there is a very keen, and there is a uh, thought process, and there is a very very grim situation most of the time. But if you if you are able to come out of the situation and take our own character, and that is, we are beyond the winning and losing. One day we may lose and we may come out later as a winning side, but we take it, give your 100%, don't focus on the results. That is the actual essence of the Gita. Bhagavad Gita says, karmanne ba adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. Only for do the work for the sake of work, give the 100%, don't focus on the results. But in our practical life also, we only focus on outcome. We do our job because of money, don't focus on the work what we're doing, or our service we're providing to the humanity, right? So it's prevalent everywhere in life, in professional field, in business, and everywhere. So another point that is also related to Bhagavad Gita, that is Bhagavad Gita started with this thing, first sloka, the Arjuna Vishada Yoga, that is the sloka that Dhritarashtra Uvacha is ধর্ম ক্ষেত্রে কুরুক্ষেত্রে সমবেতা যুৎসব মামকা পাণ্ডবস্যৈব means dharma kshetra means the place of the righteousness or and responsibility or duties in the this whole life is full of responsibility, the works and all. That is our test ground. That is the Dharmasketra. Kurukshetra, there is also battle going on between the inner core, that is your heart or emotions, and or the intellect part of the brain, because these the heart and emotions driven by the all the fear, greed, jealousy, all the primitive instinct, there is strongest emotion. We most of the time are driven by this thing, and another part is analysis and the intellectual part. Most of the people who are intellectual level, they actually become paralyzed by the thought process of the analyzing data and all the information. They scrutinize all the information, sometimes forget to take actions. But on the other side, on the contrary, those people are the hard driven. They actually take decisions on the emotions. They actually less bother about this, outcome. They do not analyze things. Both the things are bad, but on the other hand, there is some sort of gut feeling is there. There is less of fear, and they took this. They have a balance of this heart and brain thing, sort of thing, and that is the best thing to take any decision. So, and that's the point that this all the conflict begins with this thing, that is inner conflict, outer conflict. That is the Dharmashetra, Kurukshetra, Samaveda, Yuddhasava. Mamakan Pandavasava means my sons, or our side, means the son of Dhritarashtra, especially Duryodhana and his allied armies forces. What they are doing with his rivalry brother, Pandu's son, Pancha Pandav, 5 sons of Pandav, with all his, army. What are they doing in the battlefield of life? Or Dharmashetra, Kurukshetra means there is Kurukshetra means there is a very derby-like situation or rivalry situation. What they're doing could be because all the conflict with these start in this practical life and also in professional life and everywhere with two sides. But because this is the beauty of this creation, because of this variation is there. If you see how we have taste parts, the different ways of the salt, sweet, bitter, like this thing is there, and also we have 5 senses to enjoy the beauty of the nature, our existence, our music and our vision, scenery, beauty, and the task feeling. This thing is there. So that is the thing. Though these all 5 senses goes and meet in the same place, there is a mind. Mind is like ocean, and 5 senses are like a stream. Through that, the different, stream of liver, like temperature, color, and the feeling. This thing comes in the mind, and they analyze this thing with intellect, and that become an experience and stored in the memory. And with that, we judge the future are coming, and we take decision, or we go forward, or keep ourselves outside the circumstances or situation, work according to the previous judgment or previous experience. So we become football of this sensation, emotion, and sensory things, feelings and emotions. But we often forget what is our real existence, or true being. If you understand that things, we achieve that sort of awareness, then that time only we can be ourselves in the true self, and we can awake the inner intellect, inner real being, our real doctor inside us. A doctor means who can heal, who can give you, healing suggestion and advice, and as well, and who can actually show you a right pathway, what to do or not to do, and how to do, not to do. That is the thing, that there is a supreme knowledge you can gain. That is source is there inside of you, and as Patanjali says, Tasya Nirodishayam Sarvogya Bijang, means there is the supreme consciousness or God inside you, or Paramatma, or whatever you say. Their Nirodishayam is not bigger than that. Sarvogya Bijang means, so there is the seed of all knowing is there inside you. If you can tap that thing, you can see the world in different view and different perspective. Your life will change altogether. If you want to learn more and explore yourself, please come and join on a webinar Zoom next Sunday. Thank you for watching.